Alibaba just dropped the Qwen 3.5 small series, and the 9B model is outperforming models 13 times its size on key benchmarks. It fits in 16 gigs of RAM, it's completely free, and you can run it locally on your own machine. And as you can see, I've now got OpenClaw set up using Qwen 3.5 locally on a base Mac Mini. No API key, no cloud, no monthly bill. This is running entirely on my machine. In this video, I'm going to show you how to pull Qwen 3.5 locally to your Mac Mini, and then how to wire it up to OpenClaw all in under 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm on a fresh Mac Mini here. There's nothing on it at the moment, so I'm going to show you exactly how to install and pull Qwen 3.5 as well as OpenClaw. The first thing we need is Ollama. This is the runtime that lets you pull and run AI models locally. The first step is to go to ollama.com and click download to install the Ollama app on your Mac. So we'll do that next. And once you've downloaded it, all you need to do is drag Ollama to applications. That's then going to install it. Then we'll jump over to the terminal and I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so we're in the terminal. The next thing we want to do is run this command, ollama -- version. This is just to confirm that we have correctly installed the Ollama app. So if we hit enter on this command, we should see this Ollama version is 0.17.5. That's confirming that we do have Ollama installed. So now what we can do is run the command to actually pull Qwen 3.5 to our local machine. So as you can see, the command we want to run here is Ollama pull Qwen 3.5. That's going to install Qwen 3.5 locally on your Mac Mini. You can see the download is 6.6 gigabytes, so make sure you have that space available on your Mac Mini before you start. Once that's installed, we'll have access locally to that model on our machine. It's really powerful. Qwen 3.5 in my benchmark test, which I'll have a link to that video in the description below. It performed really well on my last benchmark too, so this is promising as a potential use for working on projects and using OpenClaw while saving a lot of money that you might be spending on API costs. So let's wait for Qwen 3.5 to install and then we'll get started. Okay, so we've pulled Qwen 3.5. We can see it has installed successfully. Let's make sure it actually works before we wire it up to OpenClaw. So you can see the command I've got ready to go, Ollama run Qwen 3.5. This is going to drop us into an interactive chat with the model running locally on this machine. Okay, so we've confirmed Qwen 3.5 is working in the terminal. By default, it's set to thinking mode. So when I first ran this prompt of give me 3 creative names for a pet lobster, it went through the whole chain of thought of trying to figure out the best 3 possible names over and over again for about 5 minutes. And I had to eventually cancel it. So you can see here on the screen, I then did /set no think. So that turns thinking mode off. You can see once I did that, it gave me a very quick answer and it's given me 3 names for the pet lobsters, Coral, Scuttlebutt and Clack. So we've confirmed that it is working. Now let's turn it into an actual agent. So we're going to install OpenClaw next and then wire it up to this model so then it can do real tasks and work on our projects through OpenClaw. Okay, so I've cleared the terminal and you can see here the next command we want to run is Ollama launch OpenClaw. We'll then see this message, OpenClaw is not installed, install with npm. We want to hit yes. That's then going to install OpenClaw. So we can see the installation process has finished. It says here OpenClaw installed successfully. Then we need to select the model we want to use. With OpenClaw, we can see some recommendations here, but if we scroll down, we can also select Qwen 3.5, which is the model we just pulled. So we'll hit enter on that. That's going to then assign Qwen 3.5 as the model we're using. And then we get the security warning here. OpenClaw can read files and run actions when tools are enabled. A bad prompt can trick it into doing unsafe things. There's also security docs here, so they're very much worth reading before you start using OpenClaw. And the risks are very important to be aware of. So what we're going to do is hit enter here and that will complete the setup process. And just like that, OpenClaw is running. So you can see the gateway is active on localhost. The TUI is connected to our Qwen model. You can see Ollama Qwen 3.5 here. Thinking mode is set to low. We've got a 262K context window. There's also a quick start guide. So you can see here you can use OpenClaw configure to connect to WhatsApp, Telegram, or whatever messaging platform you want to use if you prefer to talk to OpenClaw via one of those channels. What I'm going to do though is quickly run a test in the terminal so you can see OpenClaw working. So out of the box, OpenClaw sandboxes itself to its own workspace directory. It can't write files to your desktop or anywhere else without additional permissions. And that's a good thing from a security standpoint. You want to start low and then build up permissions over time. You can expand those permissions later through skills and config. If you want to see how that works and how to set that up, let me know and I'll do a follow-up deep dive video on how to set up OpenClaw with Qwen 3.5. But For now, the default is locked down, so let's just test it with a prompt within this chat. We just want to test that OpenClaw is working correctly and using Qwen 3.5 for responses. So let's just test it here with a simple prompt. I'm making a YouTube video about running AI agents locally. Give me 5 reasons why someone should run their own local agent instead of using a cloud API. We'll hit enter on that. It should be calling on Qwen 3.5 here to respond to this prompt. So we can see here it has responded and says, here are 5 solid reasons to run your own local AI agent. Privacy and data security, full control and customization, no downtime, no rate limits, instant latency, no network hop delays, and long-term cost efficiency. So we've confirmed that OpenClaw is working and it's using Qwen 3.5. So the setup is complete. We've now got OpenClaw installed and launched and using the local Qwen 3.5 model. And one other thing I wanted to mention as part of the setup is the OpenClaw Doctor command. So this is really important from a security standpoint. As we've seen, OpenClaw has a lot of access, so it's really important that security is a priority when you are setting up and using OpenClaw. This command is going to tell you if there are any issues or vulnerabilities with your OpenClaw setup. So I recommend running this command regularly. Let's hit enter and see what we get. We've got an option to tighten permissions. Let's just hit enter there. It's also going to then ask us to update the gateway service config to the recommended defaults. We'll do that as well. And then we can see we've got a security overview here. So it says no channel security warnings detected. So you want to run this regularly. But the main thing we want to look at there is the security section where we can see there are no warnings detected. So that's good. Anytime you're working on new projects or even every session you have with OpenClaw, I recommend running OpenClaw Doctor at the start and the end of each session. Just to be safe, you want to make sure that you don't have any security risks. And that's the end of the setup. So we've got a fresh Mac Mini, 16 gigs of RAM, and we've got a local AI agent running with 0 API costs. So we've got Qwen 3.5 installed, we've got OpenClaw installed, and it's now using that model. So 3 free tools and about 10 minutes of total time to set everything up. Now, is this replacing Claude Code or Codex for hard reasoning tasks? The answer to that is probably not, but for everyday agent stuff, things like answering questions, managing files, and running background automations, it's a great option because it's free, it's private, and it's running on your desk 24/7. Nobody can rate limit you and nobody can shut it off. Unlike Claude or ChatGPT, for example, where you have to be at your computer for things to run, this you can set up automations and they will run 24/7. So even when you're not at your computer, it will still run. And if you do use that for a lot of automations, using Qwen 3.5 locally is going to save you a lot of money on API costs. But that's a quick look at how to set up OpenClaw on a Mac Mini using Qwen 3.5 locally. No API costs, no cloud. The model runs entirely on your hardware and you're ready to start building straight away. If you want a deeper dive, things like connecting messaging apps, adding skills and plugins, and running bigger models, drop a comment and I'll do a follow-up video. If you found this useful, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.